When you're dealing with academic research, there are basically two kinds of questions that you can ask. Just to make it easier, I'm going to call one kind of question binary questions and one kind of question probing questions. You're going to understand really quickly why these are easy ways to think about what these two kinds of questions do. Okay, so binary questions. What you're looking at there are questions that are really easy to get an answer to. What I mean by really easy is that you kind of already know the answer to the question before you even ask it. Think about, for example, do you prefer dark chocolate or milk chocolate? If you're a milk chocolate kind of a person, you know. If you're a dark chocolate person, you know. And you'd be able to answer that question pretty easily. Or you'd be able to say, I don't like chocolate. Which, if you don't like chocolate, like, first off, what's the matter with you? But secondly, it's okay. I mean, some people prefer jelly beans. You'll notice, though, that those are questions that are really, really easy to answer. The question of abortion. Is abortion wrong? Should abortion be legal? You already know the answer to that question. It's an answer that you've got reasons for it and everything. You could feasibly write an entire essay on this question. The problem is it wouldn't be an academic question. It wouldn't be an academic essay. What it would end up being is just kind of a retread opinion editorial of things you already believe. That leads us to probing questions. Probing questions are questions that cannot be immediately answered with a knee-jerk response. These are questions that you really have to think about. Why is dark chocolate better than milk chocolate? Why don't you like chocolate? What is your favorite kind of jelly bean? Why is it your favorite kind of jelly bean? You can ask these same kinds of questions about something like abortion. So let's return to our original question. How do I know what kind of a question to ask? One of the things that I want to point out about these probing questions is that they all start with either why, what, or how. What makes abortion okay? What makes abortion wrong? Why is abortion not murder? Why is abortion murder? How can you convince someone who disagrees with you that abortion is wrong? How can you convince someone who disagrees with you that abortion is right? Probing questions, the questions that really engage a person intellectually, start with words that probe. How, why, what? So those are the kinds of questions you want to ask for this sort of an assignment. You'll notice that all of these questions require thought. They require you to develop not just an assertion, but you have to actually provide reasons for the answers that you give. If you're going to make a claim, if you're going to assert something, you have to have reasons for it. How do you know what reasons are rational and what aren't? That is the STAR criteria. In order to defend a claim or an assertion as rational, you need to offer support for that claim that is sufficient. That means there's enough of it. That's typical. That means it's acceptable to your audience. That's accurate. That means there's a level of accountability to it. You can actually go and check whether or not this is correct. And that's relevant. That's STAR, sufficient, typical, accurate, relevant. A proposal is supposed to say, look, there's this problem out there, or there's this question or series of questions that I think are important. Why are they important? Well, they're important for these reasons. What are the implications of answering these questions? Well, it's this and this and this. We'll talk again soon. Have a good day.